Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so very much for joining me in my new video, and thank you for checking out my channel if you're here for the first time. My name is Kurt Buchanan, and I'll be your presenter for tonight's presentation, which is about passive income. Let's get straight into the presentation. I don't want to waste any time. I just want to teach you guys exactly what I'm here to do. So in this presentation, I'll be talking to you guys about passive income, as I said before, and these are passive income stream ideas in 2017 that you can actually get started with immediately. And hopefully, if you get started following the steps and doing exactly what's necessary, then I don't see why you won't be able to start reaping the benefits of your venture within, say, a month to 3 months. Alright, so in tonight's presentation, what I'll be doing is I'll be covering the my four best examples for creating passive income um, in 2017. Excuse me. Alright, so let's get started with the presentation. Let's get straight into it. So I want to start from the ground level, bottom up approach, of course, just to cover what the basics of passive income is for you, you guys who are beginners. So I'm going to be starting with a definition of passive income. I'm sure you may know what passive income is, but I just want to structure the presentation in this way to build it from a bottom-up approach so you get the full understanding, as I always do with all my presentations. Alright, so any income that you earn from the sale of products or services in which you are not physically involved. Alright, so let me expound on that a bit for you guys. If there's a product or service for sale, right, that you were a part of the initial setup of our creation of that product or service, it continues to sell even when you are not physically involved in the entire process of getting that service out to the end users, and you earn a commission from it or you earn royalty from it, then that is considered to be passive income. I really hope that layman's definition cleared it up a little bit for you. If not, just take a minute to read the definition and try to get an understanding of what it is saying. Alright, so the opposite of passive income is active income, of course, which is the income you receive for sales of products or services that you are directly involved with. Alright, an example is your salary from your corporate job. So in order for you to earn a salary, you will have to be actively involved in the day-to-day operations of your company or your services that are offered by the company that you are employed to. So that's the difference between active and passive income, and definitely we want to have both if we can, and if we have enough passive income to replace our active income, then that's the ultimate goal that we all should be aspiring to achieve. Alright, so the moment you physically remove yourself from your product or service associated with your active income, you will stop earning an income, which is quite the opposite for a passive income. So if you remove yourself from your product or service as it relates to your passive income, you will still be able to earn royalties from that particular product or service. Alright, so what I want to do is to get straight into the top four, my four best examples for getting started and creating passive income for yourself online. Now is mid 2017, which will take you into 2018 and maybe even for a very foreseeable future. Alright, so my number one recommended way to create passive income is to actually create and sell a course online. Alright, so what I'm going to do is to go through and show you some of the places that you can actually sell your course. I have 4 recommended places, and the reason for these 4 is that they're either free to start or basically really low price to get started listing your course and selling your course on these platforms. There are many other platforms online that you can use, but most of them have very expensive or high sign-up fees or subscription fees to get started. Alright, so selling a course is easy, and once you know how to do it, you can have a complete course to sell in less than 1 week. Yes, it's possible to have a complete video course to sell within 7 days. Alright, so the four places that I do recommend that you sell your courses as a newbie, as a new starter, as a beginner are Teachable, Thinkific, Skillshare, and Udemy. Alright, I'm just gonna jump over to my browser just to show you guys what these website looks like, so you can have take a mental picture of these until you're ready to get started. So right here, what I have here is teachable.com. And just to scroll down this landing page for you guys, you can see that it's a really professional design. All of these websites are recognized websites that I'm telling you about, that you can actually go and get signed up, read through the agreement, and just to get an idea as to how each website works. Each of them is different, and how you can actually get started creating your course online. So this is Teachable, and when you land on this page to get started, you can either click the button here that says get started, or you can click the button here that says get started. If you're not really actually ready to get started and you want to know more about Teachable, you can come and read the resources, and you can also check the pricing for Teachable. Let me just click on the pricing just to give you an idea as to what they're saying about the pricing for using Teachable. They have two plans. They have a basic plan and a professional plan. Okay, so this is a basic plan, and this is billed annually, but this is a per monthly charge that you'll have to pay. And there is a professional plan that's for $83.25, billed annually, and this is a monthly fee as well for that. You can come to read about what each plan offers, just so you have an idea as to what you're getting into before you actually get signed up. So this is $33.25 per month, and actually this is not very expensive in comparison to some of the other plans that are actually charging for you to use the platforms. Alright, so that's Teachable. I'm not going to go into too much details about it, just wanted to give you an idea of what the website looks like so you guys can go and check it out for yourself. The next site that I have on my list is Udemy. This is possibly one of the more popular ones with millennials, I think. A lot of persons know about Udemy, but it's not the most popular in terms of platforms that you can actually offer courses. But this is actually pretty well known. The website, the landing page, you get straight into courses. When you go on this website, you see bestseller designs, bestsellers in development. That's what you see as you land on the home page of Udemy. You have the categories at the top here, and if you want to become an instructor, you just click this button right here and you get started, get signed up, and you can start creating your course for that. Once you read all the terms and conditions, of course. I always encourage that. The next platform that I have on my list is actually Skillshare. This is actually quite a popular one as well. And once you land on Skillshare, this is what the home page will look like, right? And in order for you to get started, right at the top here it says become a teacher. Then you click that and get signed up. Read the process, the terms and the conditions, and just to get started to see what you're required to do so you can get started with your course. The last one that I actually have on my list is Thinkific. Likewise, this is the landing page. Looks pretty professional, looks a lot like Teachable. At the top here you can take a tour before you actually get signed up, just so you can look around to see what it's about. You can check the pricing structure, how you'll be charged and billed for your course being on the platform. As you can see, there is a starter plan which is for $0, but then the transaction fees will be at 10%. But this is actually good if you want to get started right now. I'm sure you wouldn't mind paying 10% transaction fee if you're able to have your course on a website that they will provide for you for $0 to start. So that's this pricing, and in order for you to get started, you just come here and click this button and get signed up, and start preparing your course for the platform. Okay, so those are the actual examples of the 4 sites that I do recommend if you want to create and sell your course online. The second thing that I have on my list is to actually create and sell an ebook, right? And here's how to do it, right? What I always tell my clients or my friends who want to get started online to create some form of business, to create some passive income. If you're going to be creating an ebook to sell, first thing that you want to do, since there are so many different ebooks online, you want to find a problem that a subset of people have. What I mean by that is you need to find a niche, right? To find a void in society and write a book offering a solution to their problem. Once you have an idea, you can run it by a few people. What I do suggest is that you use Quora.com to get ideas and to ask questions. Usually you have people answering your questions right away, just to see if persons like your idea or your titles or your topics before you actually get started. The next step is to actually find a good ebook writer on either Upwork or Fiverr. I've used both, and I actually do think you may be able to find better quality writers on Upwork. But just for example, you go to Fiverr and you type in ebook writer, and now once that loads, you will see a listing or a lot of different listings showing you different ebook writers and their fees for their writing services. So what I do recommend is that you go through, like for example, this particular writer has 56 reviews with 5-star feedback, so maybe she's a good writer if this is her. And you can go through and just browse and look for one that you think will offer good quality writing for you. You can also communicate with them directly to find out about their services, their experience, and their level of education, and also the knowledge that they might have in the field that you want them to write about. So that is also very important. So that's how you find someone to write your ebook on Fiverr. Once you found someone to write your ebook on Fiverr, then the next thing that you want to do is to actually have a proper ebook cover designed. You can find a graphic designer as well on Fiverr to design a good ebook cover for you. And I do recommend that you use a website called My Ebook Cover Maker in order to have your ebook cover applied to a 3D template, which really brings out the value, the perceived value in your ebook when that's done. So it will look something similar to this when it's completed, a 3D design for your ebook that was created. So they also have some templates that you can actually use if you have the full subscription plan with My Ebook Cover Maker. But if not, you can create your own design and go in and just pay, I think, like $5 to have your ebook cover printed on one of these mock-up 3D images to post on Amazon Kindle book publishing website. Alright, so once you have your ebook cover designed and you have your ebook written and proofread by your ghostwriter on Fiverr, then you will need to sign up for Amazon Kindle Publishing. I think the website is called AKP Publishing. You can actually use your Amazon account just to get signed in, and publishing your book is pretty simple. It takes a few minutes, and once that's done, then it's up to you to market your ebook. If your ebook is properly written and it's offering value, then once you start marketing it, then people will start commenting and leaving reviews and sharing your book, and then your sales will continue to increase over time. Alright, so in order for you to market your ebook, you can use Instagram, you can use Facebook ads, and you can use what is possibly my preferred choice, which is influencer marketing, just to create some traction around your ebook. The next thing that I have on my list is actually to become an affiliate, and I've spoken about doing affiliate marketing before in one of my videos, and I'll leave a link to that in the YouTube description or in the card, YouTube cards. You can become an affiliate for your favorite website promoting their products that you have personally used or you are currently using. Or you can become an Amazon associate and promote any products on the Amazon website for commissions of up to 10%. Alright, so this is what the Amazon Associates homepage looks like. If you have an Amazon account, I think you can use that to log in, or maybe not. If not, you just click join now for free. It's free to join and you get set up and get started. Once you're fully set up, then you can let me just jump over to amazon.com to show you how it works. You can actually promote any product on the Amazon website. So as it says here, once you join, then you advertise and you earn once somebody buys the products that you are actually advertising, right? This works great if you have a YouTube channel or if you have a following. So say for example, I actually have a photography blog, right? And I want to promote the exact camera lenses that I use, or say I want to promote, just for example's sake, right? Say I want to promote this particular Nikon Coolpix here. What I'll do is I'll just click on this link. Alright, once I'm signed up with my Amazon Associates, what you will get is this stripe right at the top of your Amazon account, and in order for you to promote it, I'll just click one of these. I can actually either click the text link, an image link, or a text plus image link, depending on where I want to share it, or you can share it directly to Facebook or Twitter. If you click the text link, this will open up a pop-up box with the actual link for you to promote this product wherever you want. You can promote this in your YouTube channel description. You can promote this on your website. For some reason it's not opening, but that's the idea. Once you click the text link, there will be a link in the box here. Oh, here it is, that you will copy, and you can actually paste this link or share it anywhere, and once someone clicks on that link and is redirected to Amazon and makes a purchase, then you will earn a commission on the particular item that was sold. Alright, so that's how Amazon Associate works. Alright, so I know I've covered some of this before, but this is a process and a method that I do suggest you use if you want to actually do well as an affiliate, whether you're doing it for Amazon or you're doing it for any other of your favorite websites or products that's available. What I do suggest that you do, if you have a little bit of money, you can actually buy a website on Flipper, and I'm going to explain to you why I suggest that you buy a website on Flipper in the next 4 steps. When you buy a website, right, you want to ensure that you're actually buying a website that has aged a little bit, and a website that's actually older than 6 months, and possibly a website that is actually already making sales, maybe a few sales, which gives you the idea, or just to give you a little bit of proof that there is actually a market for that particular niche website. You want to ensure that the niche that you're actually buying the website in is not just a fad, but will be around for years to come. An example of a fad website would be something like a meme website, for example, a meme website talking about, I'm trying to find a good example here for you guys, a meme website talking about Barack Obama. It's not going to be a website that's going to be around for years to come. That's a fad website that will only last a short period of time. But if you're supposed to go ahead and buy a website in a niche, say dog cages, then that will be a website that can be around for many years to come, as dogs will always be around, and persons will always be looking for dog cages. I hope that example kind of clears it up for you guys. You actually also want to get a website that's in a niche that can be monetized, right? And I'm going to explain what I mean by this. Some websites cannot be monetized with AdSense based on the content of the website. So if it's a website that is drug related or weapons related or anything that promotes violence, then AdSense is not going to approve their ads running on your particular website. So you want to ensure that the website is in a niche that can be monetized as well. Okay, so the last thing that I have on this list is if you cannot find a website to buy and flip for a good price, one that has age and one that's in a niche that makes sense for you, you can actually go ahead and create a website. It's going to take a little bit longer for you to start getting traffic, start getting organic traffic, I should say, but you can actually get started creating social media pages around your website and growing those pages and using that as your traffic sources until your page age in the search engines. Search engines can, so persons can actually start finding your website organically. Alright, so the last idea that I have for you guys in this presentation is actually to go ahead and create a YouTube channel. Alright, I know there are lots of different things happening currently as it relates to YouTube and monetizing YouTube. So smaller YouTubers are not really making any money on YouTube anymore directly from AdSense, but there are different ways for you to actually make money from YouTube, even if you don't have a large subscriber base. Once you're getting, as long as you're getting views on your videos and persons are finding you on YouTube, even if your subscriber base is not large, you can actually still make money from YouTube. So go ahead and create a YouTube channel. It's a great idea, and videos are on the rise every day, and this is a good avenue, a good opportunity for you guys. So get involved and start putting out some content, and this content will serve you for a very long period of time and can actually provide or produce some good passive income for you over time. Okay, so creating a YouTube channel is possibly the idea on this list that will take the longest time for you to realize any passive income. But once you work at it for a long period of time, offering value to people, you will start to see some passive income from coming in from different areas or different angles, for want of a better term. So you will start to realize passive income through Google AdSense once you have surpassed the 10,000 views minimum limit recently instated by YouTube. You can actually advertise your coaching services using your YouTube channel, and you can drive traffic, use your YouTube videos to drive traffic to offers and to your websites to generate leads. So that's another way that you can actually monetize your YouTube channel long before you actually start making money from Google AdSense. You can use your YouTube channel as well to market your own services. So for example, you're a website developer, you can create videos on YouTube talking about website development and different website designs and market your services as a website developer, so persons can reach out to you and for you to create or design websites for them. You can do sponsored advertisements on your YouTube channel. Once you have, I think, 1,000 subscribers, that's when YouTube allows that. But those are just some of the goals that you guys should be aiming for once you get started with your YouTube channel. And there are many other different ways that you can actually go ahead and monetize your YouTube channel, different from the ones that I've pointed out to you here. Alright, so that's the end of the presentation, guys, and I actually do want to thank you so very much for sticking through just to see what all 4 ideas were, and to pick the one that you actually want to get involved with. Alright, so I do suggest that you pick one and master that one before you actually get involved with a second one. Alright, so I hope you saw one that you like. I hope you saw your favorite idea, and I really hope you get started immediately. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video.